A Granger man is part of an international child pornography investigation which found hundreds of underage victims, many of them teenagers and some of them even toddlers. The federal operation so far has resulted in the arrest of 14 people who helped organize and run a sophisticated online network that distributed child porn to tens of thousands of people. WSBT's Ted Land joins us with more on a Michiana connection to this global story tonight. Ted.
Well, Rick, federal authorities announced today that 29-year-old Andrew Corporal of Granger is part of that broad operation. He's in federal custody while the investigation continues to look for more suspects and victims. From New Zealand to the United Kingdom to right here in Michiana, Operation Roundtable, as it's called, is considered one of the largest online child exploitation investigations in the history of immigration and customs enforcement, which has been trying to dismantle what it says is a vast underground child porn network.
The majority of the victims of these heinous crimes were between the ages of 13 and 15. With 2 victims under the age of 3.
Among the 14 arrested so far, 29-year-old Andrew Corporal of Granger, who is charged with receiving child pornography. He struck a deal with federal prosecutors in Wisconsin and Louisiana and is currently serving a 5-year prison sentence.
These alleged perpetrators preyed upon the most innocent, most vulnerable members of our society with no regard for the immediate or lasting harm they caused to the victims and their families.
Authorities say the operators of the child porn network would create fake female profiles on popular social networks and then entice mostly boys to take sexually explicit photos of themselves. Prosecutors say those images were then shared on a hidden server where more than 27,000 people had access. The website protected viewers' identities, and investigators say they're still trying to find potential subscribers. According to court documents, authorities searched a Granger home where they believed Corporal was living as recently as last November. We were not able to reach members of his family for comment back here in Michiana today.
And Ted, you know, this investigation has spanned a few years now. Why are we just now hearing about Corporal's involvement?
Right. He was first charged in Wisconsin in 2012, about 2 years ago. So it wasn't until today that ICE, Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, announced that all of these arrests across the country were part of a much broader, defined effort, and they weren't ready to announce that today or make the connections publicly to Granger until we learned about them from the federal authorities this afternoon.
Yeah, Ted, thank you very much.